Hey beautiful people, it's Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. How are y'all? I hope you are well. So today's video, y'all, I'm doing the absolute most. I will be cleaning all day. You'll be going along with me throughout my whole day of cleaning. I'll also be cooking dinner in this video as well. So if you need some extreme cleaning motivation, this is the video for you. I don't think I've done a video like this in a very long time. So it's jam-packed, like I said, with cleaning motivation. I'm going to be cleaning our room, the bathroom, our kids' room, the kitchen, you know, just all that good stuff. So if you are new here, welcome. I assume you like these types of videos. Otherwise, you would not be here. So I hope this video gives you just what you need to stick around, click that subscribe button, and join me over here. So I've just started in our bedroom, just going to do a speed clean. I've already made up the bed, so I'm just going to put items away that are out of place, vacuum in here, and then move on to the bathroom.
She no island girl, she from Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro. No, she no island girl, she from Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro. My little baby come rise with me, my little baby come rise with me, Maria.
So now that I've got the bed made and everything picked up and put in its place, I'm just going to go ahead and tackle this load of towels that I had in the basket so I can get those put away. And I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance that I probably won't sound enthusiastic or anything like that, excited. I'm just not feeling the greatest, but I'm okay. But I still want to make sure that I give you guys some motivation that you need and I need as well. So just bear with me.
Everything go from Maria.
So now we're in the landing of our bathroom. So I'm just going to get the countertops, just the things that are out of place, get those put away. And then I'm going to also clean them. I'm going to be using the Method lime and sea salt spray. And then I'm going to be using some disinfectant wipes that I have to clean the countertops. In the future, I know I've said it before, I do have plans to declutter this area. I no longer want all of this stuff on top. At least that's what I'm thinking. I want to utilize the drawers, the 3 drawers right here in the middle. So I'm just trying to navigate how I'm going to do that because it's a lot of stuff. And then also under the cabinet, I think it's easier for us to just pick up perfume or lotion or whatever the case may be right off the counter. So I do know that when I do eventually declutter this and put things in the drawer, that's going to be something we're going to have to get used to. I mean, it's just easy and no one comes in here but us. But I think, you know, just looking at it, it looks like clutter to me, even though it's our stuff. So hopefully I can figure out what I want to do for that soon. I'm still using my e-cloth and just a damp microfiber cloth to clean all my glass. This is my go-to. I don't have to worry about a product, just use water. So if you hadn't tried it, I recommend this. And I don't recommend items that I hadn't used myself, and I don't get anything from it. I just like to share tips on how I can help you guys make cleaning a little bit easier. So now I'm in the actual bathroom. Again, I'm just going to spray some scrubbing bubbles all over the shower. And then I'm also going to use Kaboom, which I don't use all the time, but it fights mold and mildew. So I like to do that every now and then. So I'm just going to let that sit, and then I can move on to the toilet. And then that'll help break up that soap scum and stuff if you let it sit.
Let's set the tone, a bottle of red wine and pheromones. Conversation flows, a couple of hours, see how it goes. I really trust my senses, catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing, you seem to have it all.
So for the toilet, I'm just going back in with that lime and sea salt method spray and these disinfectant wipes. I'm just going to use it to clean the toilet. And yes, I go through a lot of wipes when I clean our toilet. I don't see how people can use one or two disinfectant wipes to clean their toilet. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, but I do go through a lot of these. Just want to make sure it's really clean and sanitized. And then sometimes if it's still wet, like now, I'll go in and just dry it off. And then also for inside the toilet, I use the Clorox toilet wand. It is worth the money if you've been questioning whether or not it is, or should you just continue to use the disposable brushes that you have. I find that this is much more sanitary than having the actual scrub brush that I have to replace ever so often, even though that is the cheaper way out. But I just feel like this is a little bit more controlled and sanitary.
Catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing, you seem to have it all. In loving enough for anything emotional too soon. You got my invitation, now the rest is up to you. Kiki rendezvous, make some time for me and you. Get you over, treat you right. We vibing like Kiki rendezvous, make some time for me and you. Get together, you and I. We vibing like
As I mentioned in one of my previous videos with our shower, because of the size and just a shower period, y'all, most of the time when I clean the shower, it's right before I shower, if that makes sense, because when I get in, I'm getting all wet. Now this extender brush has helped a whole lot to get it clean where I don't necessarily have to get in and, clean it before I get in the shower. So it does help a whole lot. So I'll go ahead and scrub it, and then I like to wipe it down. I don't like to let the water sit. So I just want to make sure that I get everything dried out and don't let that water just sit on the shower itself.
just wanna know what's taking so long for you to come through. 'Cause girl, you got me feeling anxious, anxious. Girl, you got me feeling anxious, anxious. It's been so long since it was just. Why don't you come over, baby? I just want you to.
So now that the bathroom is clean, I'm just going to take the bath mats and the pad from the steam mop and get those put in the washer.
Busy to come on over. Without you, I feel so low. Staying inside watching movies. I wanna hold you close. Yeah, I just wanna know what's taking so long for you to come through. Tell me why. I just wanna know what's taking so long for you to come through.
Moving on, so now I'm in our youngest room, Joshua. He is 10, so I'm just gonna help him clean up his room. He's good about, straightening up his room, but I like to go in and clean up his room, especially when it's time to wash his bedding. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that changed, and he is gonna put that in the wash with my instructions. We're gonna put new bedding on, dust in here, and vacuum, because it hadn't been done in a while. Even if he tries, of course, it's not as good as what I can do. So I'm going to get that done. And right now I just have my son, my other son, my oldest, helping me, which is to put Joshua's top mattress back on correctly because it's been sliding off. So now that we've got that done, I can go ahead and put the clean bedding on.
Come through, 'cause girl, you got me feeling anxious, anxious. Girl, you got me feeling anxious, anxious. It's been so long since it was just. Why don't you come over, baby? I just want you to.
So Joshua and I are having a conversation about changing his bed, and of course, everything else is in his world. So I'm just going to, teach him. And I do try to have these teaching moments as much as I can. And my husband does as well with anything that we're doing. So I'm just showing him, how he can do it. And I was telling him to shake it, but he was shaking the pillow. So, of course, the pillowcase wasn't going anywhere. So he finally got it. So we are going to work together to get the rest of this room done. So right now I'm just taking Joshua's school bin and kind of going through it just to get rid of stuff that he does not need so that we can keep this kind of organized and in the right place. I just, want to keep an area that has all of his, notebook paper, extra pencils and stuff like that close to him since he is doing remote learning, just to make it a little bit easier on him. But we just need to kind of go through it and declutter it. And then he's going to go through all of his candy from Halloween. He's done with it, actually. He only eats a few things. He doesn't eat a lot of sweets. So he was ready to throw it away. So I was just like, go through it and throw away the paper because, yes, he ate the candy and left the wrapper inside the candy pail. So I told him to go through that so we can get this area done.
I know this could be wrong, but I'm tired of wanting.
And if we
We know we tried it.
So I'm just going to dust and vacuum in here, and then we can move on to the next room.
Get up again. We're like pilots, and I will never care for no other. Yeah, you're the game I wanna play. Feels
If you are new here, or if you just have not seen that video, we recently, some months back, redecorated Joshua's room, just upgrading him a little bit, his bed size, and then also the decor in here and just some other furniture. So if you're interested in seeing where his room came from to where it is now, I will try to link that video up above in the cards, and I'll also try to link it down below in the description box if you're interested in seeing.
We've had this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. But when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
So right now I'm just gonna get dinner started. So tonight I am making some bacon barbecue cheeseburger sliders. Barbecue bacon cheeseburger sliders. There you go. So I'm just gonna get the bacon chopped up, and I'm gonna mix it in with my ground chuck. I also like to use cheese, shredded cheese in the inside, as well as brown sugar, barbecue sauce. I use beefy onion in my burgers as well, and also when I make meatloaf. And then I'm also going to add just other seasonings. So you just basically, you know, make it just like you would make your burger patties, but instead you're going to make it into one small little flat pan burger, I guess. So I'm going to get this all seasoned up and then get it mixed up so I can show you what I mean in the pan.
Just be my parachute. Oh, why don't you help me?
You're special and you're reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend.
So I showed you guys that I will be using the slider buns, the brioche kind, that I will have to, you know, separate the top from the bottom, cut the top from the bottom. But also, depending on how many sliders you want to make sure you overcompensate when you spread out the beef onto the pan, because you know it will shrink just like beef does when you're making hamburgers or whatever. So make sure you do overcompensate when you spread it out.
Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning.
So since I've been decorating for fall and, Thanksgiving is coming up next week, I have just been decorating and landing everything in the entryway since we really don't use it anyway. I was going to move on and decorate the main bath, but I just didn't get around to it. So I've kind of just been storing everything here. So I'm finally going to get it moved and put away. And then also this is my all of my organizers, and I have more downstairs, y'all. I will go in Dollar Tree just to pick up some new bins. I think I am addicted to organizational bins. I don't know about y'all, like if I go anywhere, but I know for a fact if I go in Dollar Tree that I'm gonna get some bins. I'm gonna leave with some bins. So I'm just gonna get these kind of organized so I can get those stored away as well.
I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you, love best friend and big family. Me and you, we can be something we want to.
So now that I'm back in the kitchen, I'm just going to get the buns cut up. And what I did first was just melt some butter in the pan that they're gonna be in. So I'm going to get these cut up. I'm also going to make a barbecue and ketchup just mixture with some brown sugar so that I can spread it on top of the beef. Just want to make sure that it's not dry. I'm also going to add some cheese to it as well. I'm going to top the buns with some butter and some sesame seeds, and then I'm going to let it go in the oven so they can get all melted and gooey and all that good stuff. So you'll see that in a minute.
I wanna meet you, love best friend and big family. Anything that you do now, everything that you do, everything that you do now. Oh, no, 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 no.
He got it out for me, you know. He's such a lion searching.
So you know what time it is. Everybody's bellies are full. So I'm just gonna put the leftovers away. These also warm up good the next day for lunch. So there's no waste here, but I'm gonna get everything else just put away and get this kitchen put back together.
Like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no, to spit it out to my face. It's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsed in my face, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay. There is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself. I've been prioritizing.
So right here, I'm just showing you guys the cutest little dirty and clean sign for the dishwasher. I do fail at changing this over, and the kids will come and ask, are they dirty or are they clean before they put something in. So I just really thought it was cute. I think it was like $5 or $6 off Amazon. If you're interested, and I'll link it below if you guys want to check it out.
Like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better.
So because it's the bowl that I mixed up the ground chuck and the bacon in, to clean those out whenever I, mix meat or whatever, I usually just get a paper towel with my dish soap and just clean it like that. That way I won't cross-contaminate and put it on a sponge and clean my other dishes with it as well. So that's what I was doing there.
So spit it out to my face. It's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsed in my face, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay. There is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself. belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some love.
So I'm just going to take my all-time favorite soft scrub to get my sink clean.
Take me to your heart. I belong to you. Take me to your soul.
So now that all that's done, I'm just going to take my steam mop, and I've got a new pad here. The one that I use in the bathroom, of course, is in the wash, if anybody is concerned. So I'm just going to use my steam mop to get the kitchen clean. Y'all, I don't even think I use my Oxy mop as much anymore. I find that it's a little bit easier just to pull out my steam mop. I mean, if you got multiple pads, which I was able to find like a 5-pack on clearance at Walmart. So I pull this out more than I do my Oxy mop because I feel like, you know, I've got the bucket, I've got the water and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really enjoying this. So if you guys are hesitant about getting a steam mop, depending on your floors, which I need to be a little bit more careful or research, because I actually did not research to see how they would work on my tile floors, but they seem to be fine as much as I use it. But if you're, you know, considering and you just really don't know whether or not it's a good buy or not, it is. And also, if you're unsure, I would get a cheaper one. Like this one that I got was, I want to say like $30, $34 at Walmart. And I will try to link it below. Yeah, and it gets my floors like really, really clean, cleaner than it would if I use a traditional mop.
Although I try to let you go, 'cause I always known you are poison. But there's something about your way, makes me want just one more day with your darling. Oh, you got my heart right on my chest.
Now the bathroom load from earlier, which was my bath rugs and that steam mop pad and the rags that I used to clean the bathroom, are done. I'm just going to get those put back in place so that I can get the laundry that's in the wash, which was Joshua's bedclothes that I took off, and get those put in the dryer.
So on the bridge I stand.
Lastly, I'm just gonna put my dish drying pad in the wash along with all of my cleaning towels and kitchen towels that I use in places other than the bathroom in the wash. I'm gonna get the steam mop put up, and that is it, y'all. I was tired. Oh, thank you so much for rocking with me, y'all. I hope that it was jam-packed with all the motivation that you needed and you got up and got something done, or you made your list for tomorrow of things that you're gonna work on. So I really appreciate it. I would love for you guys to give me a thumbs up for this video to let me know that you enjoyed it and that I am on the right track, y'all. I really appreciate you guys for always supporting me and being here with me. God bless you all. I hope you have the most amazing week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.